building a sandcastle together. Are you ready? Okay, let's get started. I went and I used a shovel and a pail, and I also used my hands. So what I'm going to do is I kind of started to give you somewhat of an idea of what I want. I want this to be my castle, and I want this to be my moat. And up here is where I'm going to pour the water that's going to come down and go around my sandcastle. Okay, first I used my shovel because I needed it to pull most of the sand up here for my castle. So I just scooped it and put it on top. See how I did that? All right, and you kind of got to push it down here so it doesn't fall all the way into our moat. Then what I need to do, and see how I had to use my hand for that? Sometimes you need a shovel, a pail, and your hands to make this castle look right. Now I use my shovel because I really want to get in there and make sure it's all even so that when I put my water in, it will stay in my moat, my whole area around here. I did a circle around my castle. And we'll put that up on top. And you can make your castle as tall or as wide as you want. So today I am going to make it this shape. And I'm wondering if I can find a rock or a little bit of a twig to put on the top. Oh, I see a bunch of rocks over here that maybe I could use as decoration. And I'm gonna have my helper bring it over to me so I can put it in here on top of my castle. Mr. Jeff, can you hand me the rocks? Look at that. He found a bunch of rocks for me. I like to decorate my castle. So I'm going to be putting in some of my rocks up at the top to show that this castle up here at the very, very top is a lookout tower. So anybody that's up here can look out over this beautiful lake and park and see everything about this lake there is to see. So now we have our castle, we have our moat, we've got our pouring station, and I'm gonna have some water in my bucket to pour down. So are you ready to watch and see what happens? Okay, let's do it. Hold on here. Let me get some water. All right, so we have water, and I even have a little pour thing in my bucket, and I want you to see what happens. Oh, cool. Do you see that? It goes all the way around my castle. Okay, now look at what happened. A lot of the water's down here, and not a lot of water's up here. So I need to use my hand and move out some of the sand so that it'll come on this side too with the water. See how the water's starting to move? All right, let's do that again. Let's see if we got it fixed. Here we go. All right, I got my water in my bucket. I think there's a song like that. Dear Liza, there's water in my bucket. Here we go. Wow, look at that. And you can have as much water around your castle as you want. Now, did you see it almost broke out over here? So you need to have a little bit of sand blocking the water's path. Let's try it one more time, shall we? Okay. We're gonna get some water in here. I have water in the bucket from the lake, and we're gonna do it one more time. Here it goes. Woo! Look at that! Now, if you had any of those little boats that you could put in here, you could put like a boat, like a plastic boat, and it could float in your moat. It kind of rhymes. Well, thanks for joining me today, and we will see you next week. Bye now.